I, 22 female, found out my family is hiding my fiancé's affair with my best friend.
Of course I'm ready to judge people. I always love judging.
Alex and Peach confessed to having an affair to my family. What the hell is going on here?
God, it's so stupid.
Oh my god, wait!
We're so stupid. They met while he was punching other people, and then
saying if they were ever dating someone who looked like me, they shoot them.
oh my.
What? Welcome to Latinas Unmasked. Welcome back, lovely guys, to another episode of Latinas Unmasked. And today with me is the lovely
Sarah. Hello, it's me. I'm Sarah, 19 years old. I'm Italian. Whoops.
Italiano.
Yes, I'm Italian.
Following the multicultural theme.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you also live in Switzerland, by the way.
That's true. I'm also in Switzerland.
Yeah, and you're also an amazing singer, dancer,
Yay.
and actress.
As well as you are.
So we do musical theater together,
Yes,
and
we met there actually.
y'all, you should hear her voice. She can sing. Woo!
Don't overestimate it.
No. I mean, you're going to the New York Film Academy soon,
Yes,
so you are
I'm so
talented.
excited.
So maybe we're
excited.
going to see you more on the screen soon.
Well, I'd hope so, but we'll see if that's going to work out.
I'm sure of it. I mean...
Yeah,
look at
I'd
her.
love to. I'd love to.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But today you're here joining me to judge some friendship stories.
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. So the theme for today, chosen by her, is squad goals or squad woes.
Yeah.
So the question is friendship always the best? Or are those friendships sometimes a pain in the ass?
Yes, they are. Some of them.
Sometimes
Some
they
of them
are.
are.
Yes, I can confirm. But
Not all.
sometimes they save you from bigger heartaches. Sometimes.
Yeah, no, they do. If you meet the right ones.
Yeah. And we're going to see if those people here met the right ones or not. So are you ready to judge some people?
Of course I'm ready to judge
Good,
people. I always
because
love judging people.
That is the whole purpose of this channel here, judging other people, but giving advice too.
That's great.
So our first story is from the subreddit Am I the Asshole? It's 5 months old. And the title is, Am I the asshole for uninviting my best friend from my wedding because she kept telling people she dated my fiancé first?
That's rude a bit. Yeah.
It's weird. it's weird, yeah. I mean,
So, like, the bride uninvited her?
sounds like we're gonna see, but from the title I would say that the bride uninvited her best friend, which it really is like
Because she said something like about the husband?
because she keeps telling people she dated my fiance first. We're gonna see, we're gonna
Okay.
into the story, but it
Let's
sounds
go into it. Yeah, I mean,
like,
both are pretty, like, yeah, whatever.
whatever.
Let's just,
we'll
let's
see.
see what's up.
Maybe she's justified, who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe.
right? I mean, who knows?
So, Izzy, 27 female, and I, 26 female, have been friends since we were born. Oh, we were practically raised together. We were closer in college, but after that, we've been drifting apart for a little, but I still had a strong bond with her up until recently. She has been there for me a lot, and I have too, so it's tough, this situation. After college, when Izzy was like 23, she went on a few dates with Jake, my fiancé, but then told him she wasn't interested in anything serious. Even though I was her best friend, I didn't really know Jake because she used to get asked out a lot, but only a few turned serious. So I knew about her boyfriends, but not necessarily her dates. Okay. Almost a year after, I moved in with Izzy, and so we got close again. It was after this that I met Jake. We quickly became good friends. I used to talk about him to Izzy a lot, but it's when I showed her his picture that she recognized him and told me about her dates with him. Friendships were more important to me than any guy back then, so I asked her if it was okay to date him because I liked him a lot. She said she had no problem and joked about it ever turning into a relationship, which I took as a joke. I didn't get that.
Me neither.
She had no problem and joked about it ever turning into a relationship, which I took as a joke. So that it would never get a relationship?
Yeah, she joked about it, but she meant it. And the other friend probably
thought, and then you will get together. Oh, okay, get it. Yeah.
I think so. I understand.
It would make sense, yeah. Jake and I became serious very quick. He's my soulmate. By then, though, Izzy and I lost touch a bit since I moved in with Jake, and work became more of a priority. Right until I got engaged, she used to still joke to both me and Jake that she didn't think we would be this into each other. And at that time, I saw it as funny because Jake is the opposite of me. After I got engaged, she became very weird. She was very shocked and would not believe it. Moved in together. Is that shocking?
Yeah. I mean, if you've been one day you're also gonna marry, so
it's okay. But I have a sense where this is going.
Let's see.
Then later, she used to tell me I'm too young to be married. That's weird from your best friend. That's kind of the same age. You're too young. I'm too young to be married. And if I'm sure... But I saw this just as concern, although she agreed to be my maid of honor along with my sister.
At least something.
Yeah. But still. Afterwards, I posted on my Instagram about our engagement, and people were reposting it and congratulating us. But Izzy just captioned it saying, "You better mention me in your vows because he was into me first. Ha ha ha."
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that starts you're pushing
That's starting to get toxic.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Toxic friendship.
It's giving the vibe of she wanted maybe to be with, or not she didn't want something serious with him, but what if she wanted to have him in his back pocket?
Could be.
And now he's gone and she doesn't like it.
She's probably just jealous.
It sounds a lot like it. Jake felt very uncomfortable, and so did I, but I defended her saying that it's just Izzy. She jokes around a lot. But I still let her know that it was a bit uncomfortable, and she said that she was just joking. Yeah, obviously she would say that.
Yeah, I mean...
After Christmas, we hosted a dinner party, and that day, Izzy just kept telling all the friends and family gathered that Jake dated her first. She let me have him...
At the wedding? Where?
They were hosting a dinner after Christmas, dinner party, just random, I guess. And she told family and friends that she dated Jake first. She let me have him, stuff like that. Even after telling her it was not okay, she joked around. Later, I told her she was crossing my boundaries and that it was not okay, to which she said I was overreacting. In the end, I told her not to attend my wedding at all. I have been overthinking a lot after that. Right now, people who knew about this are just choosing sides based on who they know more. I'm worried I'm ruining a lifelong friendship when I'm not even right. What if to her it really was just a joke and I'm not being understanding? But she's not being supportive or positive, which I think is unfair. I'm confused. So, is she the asshole?
Personally... I don't think she's the asshole.
No, me neither.
I don't know. I mean, a friend should be happy for you.
Yeah.
Done. That's it. She should be happy for her. No matter if she was with him.
And it would have been a different thing if they would have been dating for 3 years or something.
Yeah, but probably... How long was it?
No, they didn't even date. I mean, they went on dates, but they were never in a relationship.
And never serious. That's the thing.
It was nothing really. So... it almost doesn't count. I don't know. It's so weird. I mean, I get if it would have stung in a way if they were exes and it didn't work out because of something. But in the end, she gave her blessing. So be happy now.
Yeah, I mean, she even asked her.
Yeah.
She asked her.
Yeah.
She said...
Well, she said yes, but thinking it would never get to something.
Yeah, well, that's her problem.
Yeah, you messed up, girl.
She shouldn't have said yes.
You messed up. And it's also... I hate when you tell them like this makes me uncomfortable and they're like, it's just a joke. Why don't you get it? You're so sensitive. I hate people like that. It's like, no, it's not a joke if the party involved doesn't think it's a joke or doesn't feel like it's a joke.
That's true.
That's
I mean, if
bullying,
it's a joke, it should be funny, but it's probably
but
not.
But if I make a joke over you and you don't like it and you think it's funny, then it's not a joke. Then it's bullying.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you tell someone they're ugly and then you say that's a joke.
Yeah, it's like, okay, but I don't like it. But it's a joke. And it's
oh my God, it's so funny.
Yeah, but it's a joke. Why can't you get it? And she gives me that vibe being like, oh, it's just a joke.
Yeah, right.
But keep insisting on telling the same joke. I mean, it's also another thing if you would have said that 1 or 2 times. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, I mean, I've dated her before, things like that. But it's like, at this point, stop repeating it all the damn time. And see, it's so funny because I can actually relate the most to this story because it's kind of similar to my story that, you know, my husband was the best friend of my best friend. And when I met him, I didn't like him at first, but then, yeah.
Good to know.
It's good to know. Now we didn't like each other, so it's fair. It was like the first year he was super timid and I thought like he just ignores me all the time whenever we see each other.
Where did you meet?
We met in school. Like he always used to come like in school in breaks and things to just say hi to my best friend, and I was standing there like hi, and he just flat out ignored me, and I was like, asshole, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's okay.
And now a jerk you're married to.
I mean, no, but in the end we ended up liking each other. Like we went on a date and everything. Like that's obviously, no, I married him out of spite actually.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like you cannot ignore me now, right? Imagine. But in the end, it's like, imagine if now my best friend would have been all the time like, oh yeah, but he was my best friend actually, and I never thought he would come together. That would annoy the heck out of me.
Yeah,
it's like you never planned for it, and it's like, I mean, as a one-time joke or things like that, sure, because it's kind of true. But it's also like, why would you need to point that out? Like,
that's true. It's like kind of an insecurity if you have to like act like that.
Yeah, showing like I found him first or whatever. It's so weird. It's so cringe. I hate when so she's not the asshole and your friend is. But let's see what top comments say and if they agree with us. Ooh. So overall vote was not the asshole. Gladly.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes, so top comment was not the asshole. I think that she loses any rights to claim it was just a joke when you've expressed that it makes you uncomfortable. Yes, thank you.
That's true.
And asked her to stop. You have every right to enforce your boundaries, even if that means ending a long friendship. If she was a good friend, she would value your feelings over her need for attention, which is clearly what this is about, in my opinion. Also, it's weird that people are choosing sides in this. There is literally no reason for it, and they should really start behaving like adults. Yes.
That's true too.
And here's to my point. Exactly. If I make a joke that doesn't land, or if someone tells me it makes them uncomfortable, not often, but I'm neurodivergent, so struggle sometime, the first thing I do is apologize. The second thing I do is commit to memory that it's not something to ever say again. It's a joke is only a semi-reasonable defense before you know it makes someone uncomfortable. Once you know, you're an asshole if you repeat it. Thank you. Exactly this.
Facts.
You know, I had so many people around me that I told them, like, this joke makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. It feels offensive to me, honestly. And they were like, oh, can't you take a joke? You're so sensitive. And
Yeah,
it's
like some time ago, I also had friends like that, but like at some point you just have to see that they're toxic.
Yeah, it is
and now
toxic.
I don't have them anymore, and I feel better at some point.
Same for me. They're not really part of my life anymore. It's especially hard if when you're in a group setting and one person makes the jokes and the people around you in the group think it's funny, but you don't, and everyone is like, well, but everyone else thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But it's still, if you're making a joke over that person and that person is not finding it funny, then it's not funny.
Yeah,
especially if they're saying it.
She should just stop.
Yeah.
It's like the first time she says it, maybe she really thinks it's funny and she really doesn't know it's hurting your feelings. Then she's going to say sorry.
Exactly.
Then she's going to never do it again. And then you'll know, okay.
So, sorry, that wasn't a good joke.
She or her, like, didn't mean it. She thought it was funny, but now that she knows.
But when you continue.
She cares about you and she doesn't do it.
But when you continue, you're doing it deliberately from that moment on. And then it's really toxic because then they're out to hurt you.
Because then exactly. That's the right word.
And I had that one friend. Actually, I had a friend. She was a long time friend that I've known for over
friends like that.
10 years. Yeah. And we're not friends anymore since the wedding because of the way she behaved at the wedding. Like, it was a whole drama issue. Like, that would be a story for itself. God. But she was also one of those people that as soon as there were other male friends in the group, she would start making bad jokes about me that weren't really nice jokes.
Oh my God, I hate those people.
Yeah, like really pulling me down. And I told her, like, can you stop doing that? Like, I don't like it. And
yeah, no, I actually also had a friend like that. Always like when guys were around, she always got loud. She
oh my God, yes.
Exactly, she talked down on me.
Yes.
But like I'm just a person, I talk back, you know. But it's still like such
I wasn't
unusual.
Because I saw that it stemmed from insecurity. And I was like, just telling her that in private, like, you don't need to do that. You're amazing how you are. You don't need to pretend to be someone else just because other people you want to impress are around there. But it was also super annoying because then I had also this other friend that came kind of new into the friend group and she was kind of toxic, I realized later on. And those two just were like magnets. She found like her person with that person and they became like mean girls together. And that was...
God. You know what I hate? A group of 3. I'm never doing that ever again.
Yeah, the dynamic just doesn't work.
If they're like really a good 3 friends.
No, but it doesn't somehow. The number 3 is just a triangle that doesn't work, and I noticed it with my, back then boyfriend and best friend because obviously they still went on being best friends and I was still her best friend and he was my new boyfriend. This triangle relationship was the worst.
Yes. I hate, like,
it just
I told
work.
Myself I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, because it's just for me it was just so stressful because they had a fight together because of something, and which position do you take, the one or the other one?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's not when you're like 4 people, it's more even because you could divide as 2 and 2.
I love 4 people group.
Yeah,
I had it like in
2, 4
my apprenticeship and I loved it. It's really the best thing ever.
Yeah, I think that too. It's actually really good because you don't have like this power dynamic somehow.
Yeah, and also like 3. I had like 3 people, and first I was with my best friend. I had a best friend.
Yeah.
And then there was another person that I was friends with her, and she lost kind of her best friend because they were mad at each other. And then I was like, we can hang out, all 3 of us. And then they kind of became friends, and they just did everything together. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's amazing for you two that you found each other. But I mean, like, we can still do things. You can still, like, tell me if I want to come too. I mean, it's fine if you do, like, things. Yeah,
things with someone else.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, you can also ask me sometimes. But, I mean, yeah.
I also had that best friend, and we were just, in a way, the 2 of us. And then she got a boyfriend, and she started being like, I would ask her, like, oh, do you have time to do something together? And she was like, I have to see if he has time. If he doesn't have time, we can do something.
That's actually, like, yeah. You know what? I also have a friend like that, but she's not mean or anything or stupid because I still like her. But she also knows it now. That at the beginning of the relationship, she actually did a lot of stuff with her boyfriend, and she just didn't come out with us. Like, we were also a group of 4, and then the second she got together with her boyfriend, she wasn't able to come with us anymore. And I mean, I told her many times that it's...
Was it a toxic relationship? Because it sounds somehow like it was a toxic relationship.
I'm going to say at the beginning, yes. Now it's a bit better. But let me tell you.
Okay.
So the first thing when she told me she got together with someone, I was like, oh, okay. So who is he? How did you met? Want to know how they met? he was in the train with another guy, and they were like in a fight with other dudes because of I don't know, because of what, probably like football or soccer or something like that.
Okay.
And that's how they met.
Interesting.
Like, but it was like a friend of another friend, and then they met while he was punching other people, and then
okay.
yes, and then he wasn't going to jail, but he had to go like to the police station for like 2 days and give the phone to them. And you know what, like, she was she was so sad, and they were like together for 2 days or a week, and she was like so sad, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I was just laughing inside with but like,
it's like,
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, she was sad, and that's completely fine. But I mean, listen to yourself. You know what he did. I mean, that's stupid.
Yeah.
You don't go to people and punch them.
Oh, I don't know why it's.
But I have to say, now I like that guy. He's nice. She told me that she can't wear what she wants, and she can't go to a club at her own.
Oh my god, I
really don't like that. I really don't like that.
I also have friends that are guys like that. And
yes,
like,
and I told her, like, that's toxic. That's literally toxic.
And, you know, that's the part of me where I'm glad that I stem from Latina cultures, and that we Latinas are really confident and really opinionated and really stand on our point.
Yes, also Italians, that's true.
I think I would never, and I feel like also my Latina culture, we would never let a man tell us what we can do or not.
No, that's exactly.
No. I'm proud of that part, because I'm like, no, hell no.
Literally. I mean, also the fact that I'm going to Miami in October.
Yeah.
My boyfriend, he never tells me if I can do or cannot do anything, because I wouldn't let that happen. But like, he was also a bit like, I don't know, he didn't like it, and I mean, yeah. That sucks, but I'm still gonna do it, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm 19, I'm gonna do what I want, and that's it. You know, we can, you know...
Besides you are young. And even if you are married like I am, it's like, you can tell me that you feel uncomfortable with it or whatever. You can tell me your opinion. We can talk over it.
Exactly.
But you never get to tell me, no, you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Because in the end, I can do whatever the heck I want.
Yes.
But I choose to be with you and communicate about this. But, oh my goodness, no, I cannot deal with people or men that start like super toxic and be like, no, you cannot wear that, you cannot do this. And it's like, the heck? I don't need you.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It's just negative energy, and I can't.
Yeah.
Like, it's just useless. But I think he is good to her now.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, but like, for what I see him every day now, he did change. He did change a lot, but
that sounds amazing.
But I never thought that would happen.
Wow, crazy.
But yeah.
But then good for her. Amazing. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It is.
But let's continue. I think the first story really is like, not the asshole, and we're gonna see what else kind of friendship issues can come up. Ready? It's from the subreddit r/relationship advice. And the title is, I think I, 23 female, ruined my fiancé's 23 male friend group. Okay.
Interesting.
So my fiancé, 23 male, is in a Discord group with a bunch of his friends, 22 to 23 male. And he left the chat for some time because he needed a break from them, but eventually came back. Out of curiosity, he and I, 23 female, were looking at what they had been saying, mentioning him during his vacation from the DC dot. I don't know what that means. The messages we came across were saying horrible things about me. Saying if they were ever dating someone who looked like me, they shoot them.
Oh my god.
What?
And the boyfriend was with them?
Well, no, that they are together reading the chat. The boyfriend and the girlfriend, what the friends of him wrote about her.
Oh
my goodness. That I must be a psychopath because I'd gained so much weight recently. What? Now he can love me. I've been sick with complications from COVID and haven't been able to be as active as I used to be. You don't even have to defend yourself. What the heck is this?
I mean, everybody is accepted. That's
What is this? These guys.
yeah.
I felt awful and couldn't stop crying. I had went out with a few of these guys with my fiancé and had been nothing but nice to them. My fiancé, without a word, immediately left the Discord and removed them from all social media. He and a few of them dormed together as well, and he said he plans on moving rooms ASAP because he doesn't want me to stop coming around because of them. The issue is that I feel extremely guilty. Is it my fault that he had to remove all of his friends? And how can I support him? He has nobody to game with.
That's her first problem. He has nobody to game with. Oh my god. That's sad.
I mean, in a way, it's cute. He thinks about him, but in another way, it's like, honey, are you serious?
Yeah. I mean,
gaming is not the issue here. Oh my goodness. He says not to worry about it and that he would choose me over anyone, but I didn't want this to become an ultimatum. I feel like I've uprooted his whole life.
So, I think it's not her fault.
No, it's not at all her fault.
No. I mean, it's pretty much their friends are mean. Like, his friends are mean.
They showed their true colors.
But you know what I actually think? I mean, he's in the chat too.
Yeah.
So they say it and they're like unhinged about it.
Yeah.
So probably that's not the first time they say it.
Do you think they said that in front of him? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because otherwise they wouldn't like
but
put it in the chat.
He seems very surprised about this all.
He does, but I mean, it could also be acted.
It could be. Could also be that his surprise only stems from her reading it. But then again, I'm not sure. Why would they read it together if he knows his friends talk about her like that?
That's weird.
I think he wouldn't put himself in that position then. I think it's actually because they thought he's not anymore in the chat or something.
Yeah, but he still would see it, wouldn't he?
But maybe they thought he's not reading it or he doesn't have the time or something. I don't know. They seem very unhinged, but I used to think, that's really disgusting. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to have friends like that.
And it's actually very good of him that he left the friendships. Not just about the fact that he chooses her over those, but just the fact that he realized those friends of him are a piece of garbage and he rather gets rid of them than losing her. And just because you don't want friends like that. And honey, you need a bit more self-esteem because being worried that he's lonely and has no one to game with. No, you should be worried that he has asshole friends. If he would continue this.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that he did that.
It's
not
really
everyone
good.
Would do that. I mean,
it's honestly so amazing of him. Marry him.
Marry him.
No, that's just gives me the ick. People talking like that about someone else's girlfriend, especially. Like, no.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's really disgusting. So top comment is his friends were pieces of shit. It's not your fault they were pieces of shit. You can make new friends together.
Yeah, that's a good thing she said.
That's really a good thing. And OP is an original poster who wrote the article. Answer to that, I agree. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. We would go out with his friends and he had before, and they would either be really dry or ignore me completely.
What?
They would ignore her when they're out together. So actually being acknowledged for a change might be nice. So it's not the first time they've been hinting at not liking her, which why? What did she do? Or
no, it's not her. It's just
no, true.
I think maybe they just don't like the fact that he has a girlfriend.
Could also
and now
be
they're
that
hating
they are. Oh my goodness. Someone else wrote, so let me get this straight. You're upset because your soon-to-be husband behaved like a good husband and stood between you and your hurtful, hateful people. Soon-to-be husband. Did I miss something?
I also did.
Oh yeah, it's a fiancé. True.
Oh yeah, the marry.
Marry him even more. Even better that he stood up for you. I kind of forgot about that fact again.
Yeah.
Good, because I already was like, marry him. Like, yes, I'm pleased.
Good decision.
Very good decision. And OP replied, haha, when you put it like that, I do feel a bit silly worrying about it. I mostly just want to see if anyone can think of ways I can make the transition from loads of friends to very few a little easier on him. I love and support him, but I know a relationship doesn't fulfill everything, you know? And yeah, there were some comments to that. But in the end, no, she's not the asshole. The friends are asshole. And you know,
That's true.
what I figured out in life, which sounds like I'm so old, but still, sometimes you have good friends from childhood that stay with you very long. But even those friends can reach a point in your life where you just move in another direction than them. And you start realizing that the way they... Maybe it worked out when you were younger, but in this stage, it's just toxic.
It's probably because you change.
Yes.
You change without them.
Yeah.
You know, when you were in school, you changed with them.
Yes.
And probably you also adapted a bit on them. And now you just kind of change without them. And I mean, it's completely okay because you start being your own person.
It's for me always so hard because I have a lot of long-term friendships that I've... No, really? Crazy.
No.
It's not crazy, but it's just crazy difference, you know, in a way. But I do have to say because I kind of lost some of those long-term friendships recently and came to the realization that I love the friends that I still have that kind of prove in the midst of chaos that they really are true friends. But on the other hand, I always also love to make new friends because in a way, those new friends you make are more in the life situation you are. They meet you more
Almost.
German. They meet you more at where you are right now.
Exactly. They get to know you, like they get to know the
person
you
are
right now.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
Because, I mean, that's also nice because, like me, I have to say me, 3 or 4 years ago, I was a completely different person.
Same.
Like not even
No, if
a bit.
If me even 2 years ago would see myself right now, I would be like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
yeah,
I looked so different. I was so different. I lost a lot of confidence 2 years ago and slowly gained it back because of a lot of things that happened all at once.
Yeah, me too. I actually in middle school, I pretty much lost confidence, kind of that. Yeah. Or let's just say I never gained confidence. I didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But in my apprenticeship, I really gained confidence, and I love that because I kind of learned that nobody actually cares what you're doing because everybody's thinking about themselves.
Yeah.
And I mean,
sometimes that works, but sometimes not. I think when you're surrounded by a lot of toxic people, especially narcissistic people that care so much about them, but
I really don't know how to see if somebody's like a narcissist.
You yourself sometimes cannot see because they're so charismatic and good in persuading you and pulling you into their scheme. But from an outsider's perspective, you can actually pinpoint it very good. I think it boils down to... sorry, what did you want?
No, because my therapist says, like, someone in my life is a narcissist. But I don't feel like it. I mean, I don't know.
It's kind of hard to say, obviously, without knowing. But I think it boils down to, is this person giving you the same affection, attention, and love and everything you are giving them?
Yeah, more than I give to them recently.
It could also be love bombing. But is it in a way where you feel like this person sees you as an equal? So, like...
That's exactly the point. I didn't feel equal.
Because with narcissists, what a lot of the time happens, and I know that because I grew up pretty much with narcissists and had a lot of friends around me that also were, it's just they have like these two faces. They have the love-bombing phase where they give you everything and give you the feeling of you're the most special and everything, and then they withdraw it.
It's a Gemini.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
In a way, yeah. And then they expect everything from you. And it's crazy because I had this long-term friend that turns out was a pretty much narcissist. I never realized it. Even though I grew up with narcissists and was so aware of it, I never realized it until it was a moment in my life where Because I'm used to being the person that puts everyone else in the spotlight. I don't mind. I actually like it because I love to hype up my friends and cherish who they are and how they are and everything. And I never minded being in the shadows, which is kind of funny right now sitting here. But part of the reason I'm doing this podcast is because I was so tired of always being in the shadow and overlooked. So I wanted to do something where not I'm being the center of attention, but where I can actually give spotlight to someone else, my guests, but share me and my thoughts with the world too.
That's cool.
And the moment I started doing something where I was out of the shadow, where it was somehow about me, this person lost it. Well, in a way,
Really?
showed her true narcissistic self in an explosive way.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know what I also want to know is that do narcissists know that they're narcissists? Do they know what they're doing?
I think if you would tell them, they would deny it. But they are aware of what they're doing in a way. I think they would not label them as a narcissist and would completely deny it if you tell them. But I think a lot of the time they are aware of what they're doing to you and what they're expecting from you. Like with this lack of empathy and everything, like where they feel like just, I don't think they wouldn't call themselves narcissists because for them, it just is like a fact that they're owned everyone's attention and love. Mm-hmm. They are the center of the world. They are the center of the universe. And there's no label to that because it's just, they are this person and you should be grateful to be in their life. That's kind of a narcissist.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that is their personality and how they think and do. And that's why it's so hard to convince them or change them. Yeah. Because how do we change someone that thinks they are the center of attention all the time and should be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So friends can be hard sometimes. Yeah. Well, relationships in general, honestly.
Yeah.
Right? I mean...
Yeah, relationships.
As we see in this podcast, like, it can be hard, but it can also be beautiful. It's like...
It can be really beautiful. It can be actually bad and beautiful at the same time. Because... Yeah. Like, in that 4-friend group, like 4 people friend group that I was, we actually had a friend in the group. Now, not anymore. But I really don't know what's going on with her. Because she lies, like, every time. She lies every single time. And we don't know why. We don't even know if she knows. Because she's lying about... Like, she once lied. She said that she was pregnant.
What?
She said she was pregnant.
How old is she?
Well, back then, she was 17. She told us she was pregnant, okay? And then we were like, oh my fucking God, what? How?
What?
And then she told us she was with her ex, and they didn't use a condom, or they did, I don't know. But it just... I don't know. That's
a crazy thing to lie about.
Yeah, I mean, she just told us that. And then she told us that she got some, like, pulver, or how do you say that?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like to take in to lose the child.
Oh, okay. Like the specific one or
but she said it was pulver. Do you say that in English, pulver? No, it's...
I have to Google it.
Google it. Well, she said it was, pulver, I don't know.
Powder!
Oh my God, so stupid.
Oh my God, of course.
We're so stupid.
Oh my God, sometimes the blockage of being multilingual is just terrible.
It is. It is.
I was like, I knew it in French, in Spanish, in German, and Italian, and I was like, what the heck is it in English? I can't remember.
Yeah, but whatever. So she told us it was a powder to get rid of the child. Okay. And then, we just thought, okay, I mean, if it's what you want, like, do it, right?
Sure.
But then I did an apprenticeship. I asked the doctor there, like, I was like, is there even, like, a powder? I mean, I thought there was only, like...
The pills?
Yeah, pills. And he was like, no, there isn't a powder. Why? And I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, I was just asking because
Especially, wouldn't she needed, like, permission from her parents since she was, like, minor?
And the parents didn't know it. And also, the parents have, like, it's also not easy for them with her, because they also, like, texted us, like, where is she? Do you know where she is? Or is she with you? Or just, like, so many things.
Okay.
And, no, what else did she lie about? She lied about so many things.
It sounds,
And
and I'm
also-
no therapist, so I cannot diagnose, but it sounds like she's bipolar or something like that.
I actually Googled it.
yeah.
I thought about some stuff.
Yeah.
And, yes, I think
It's
that too. I
But
don't
yeah.
know.
Let's move on to the next story.
Yeah.
Just to have some more, other people drama.
Yes.
Okay, ready for some family drama involved in friendships drama?
Oh, yes.
Good, because our next story is also from r/relationship advice and is titled, I, 22 female, found out my family is hiding my fiancé's, male 23, affair with my best friend, female 23.
Oh my God.
How do I confront my family, fiancé, and best friend?
Holy so, okay, that everything does not really.
I'm already asking myself, why would your family be more loyal
Yeah.
to your fiancé
Yeah, that's something.
and your best friend? It's like, why?
Yeah. I mean, that makes no sense.
That's just cruel somehow. I mean, let's see, but I don't know. I, 22 female, need some serious advice on how to navigate any of this. I found out a week ago that basically my entire family has been helping what? My fiancé, male 23, hide his affair with my best friend, 23 female. Helping? Are you kidding me?
That's really weird.
Yeah. I created this account because I honestly have no one else to tell this to, honestly. So my brain figured internet strangers would be best. None of my family and friends have read it, thank the stars. For extra emotional context, me and my fiancé have been together since 8th grade. I do apologize if this gets long, but it's so much to unpack and I just want to refresh myself with everything I have, as well as figure out the best way to confront my family, best friend, and fiancé with at least some dignity. Here are the names and ages for context for everyone involved. She even lists it up. I love this. It's like Richard, half brother, 26. Maria, half sister, 27. Angie, my mom, 56. Peach, best friend, soon to be ex-best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And Alex, my fiance, soon to be ex.
Yes.
I love this person.
Yeah, I mean, how she even. Like,
I love
puts
it.
in
Like,
there.
oh, this is so entertaining how you write this. Like, I'm sorry for what's happening to you, but just the way you write it. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, we're sorry.
Yeah, like really sorry. So a week ago, Alex was taking a shower and had left his phone on our bed. Me and my fiance had an open phone policy, seeing as we both struggled with getting cheated on in past relationships. I already hate this dude so much.
Yeah.
Go figure, seeing my situation. I was packing my suitcase for a family trip that is happening after my rehearsal dinner tomorrow. Oh, Jesus Christ. I heard his phone keep going off. He yelled from our shower if I could mute his phone. I went to get his phone and saw that it was Peach calling him. I was curious at first, but seeing as she's part of my bridal party, I didn't find it too suspicious. I muted the phone and soon messaged Peach from my own phone. Here is the paraphrase of our conversation. Me. Hey Peach, my fiance's in the shower right now. What did you need? Peach. Oh, nothing, lol. Just wanted to confirm with him the flowers for your bouquet and aisle. Me. That's weird. I didn't change my mind on any flowers or anything. The florist was contacted last month and everything was paid for already by Tony. Tony's my mom's husband. Peach. Are you sure? I remember him telling me you changed your mind. You didn't find the better catch like phrase to hide it? I don't know.
Yeah.
After that, it was the usual wedding talk after that point. In hindsight, I should have found it very weird that she would call him about 6 times to confirm a flower choice, when she simply could have either texted me or Alex. When Alex got out of the shower, I told him Peach tried calling him about my flower choices. I asked him what made him think I changed my mind of the flowers for the wedding. He paused for a bit. I know now he was basically stalling and doing the "oh, I'm thinking" face when I had asked. He then said that he thought I had mentioned it in passing during a dinner. I told him that I didn't recall that. He then shrugged and grabbed his phone and went back into the bathroom. Not easy. Okay. I hate to be one of those people, but for once, my gut actually sunk. I got this really paranoid feeling. I couldn't shake it. I tried to convince myself that it was just my old cheating trauma trying to creep back. Yet, I couldn't let this go. Me and Alex had dinner, and I pushed through all the way until it was time to get to bed. I pretended to fall asleep first. Me and Alex usually cuddled to fall asleep. When I knew he was in a deep enough sleep, I went to check his phone again. I checked his Instagram, Snapchat, and messages, and I couldn't find anything. I then went to his Facebook Messenger. He has Messenger to communicate with his family overseas. I only saw his main family, and most of the messages were about getting plane tickets to come to the wedding. We were supposed to get married in December with a Winter Wonderland themed wedding. Aww. However, with my previous relationship, I checked his archives on Messenger. That's when the horrific truth came to light. There was a group chat with Peach, Alex, Richard, Angie, and Maria.
What?
A group chat? What? The group chat was established a year ago where basically Alex and Peach confessed to having an affair to my family. What the hell is going on here?
Who does that?
What?
What? Oh my god, that makes absolutely no
What kind of
sense.
family is that already?
That's, yeah.
My mom did shame them at first. Oh, at first? Like, not the whole, like...
And now not. Okay. What?
Like, I shamed you, but now it's fine. What?
So, she says it's not okay, but then she helps them.
I don't get this. Yet, she later asked Alex if he truly loved Peach. Because you can't help who you love, quote. Yeah, really great, Mom. That was super helpful. He said he was absolutely sure and that he also loved me too. The fuck?
So, oh my god, I hate
Then
when people say that.
The family of her should have told him, then stop this wedding. There's no wedding. Stop this immediately.
Yeah,
Go
just-
figure what you want.
Yeah, that's exactly what they should have said.
What?
But they said what did they say?
I mean, a year ago, by the way. There's a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
Then Maria and Richard offered that he, being Alex, bring up to me an open relationship.
Oh, I hate. Oh God, that's.
I
the
mean,
most
yeah, fair. He should have brought that up to her and asked her, but
But still, as a parent, you never.
yeah, why
As a
would you as
parent,
a
you
family tell him that?
Yeah, I mean, as a parent of the girl that is getting cheated on.
And they wanted to marry, by the way.
Yeah.
What
I
the
don't know,
hell?
That's weird.
That's super weird. They both are in open relationships and married, and apparently it's working for them in whatever la la land they live in. Okay, fair, they have that. But still, it's not... He should at first tell about the cheating, because, no, you know what? In the end, that's not how it works. You don't get to cheat first and then be like, oh, let's open the relationship so I can continue doing this. That's not how it works. If you want an open marriage, I'm like, I'm totally open. I'm like, if that's something you want to do, then do it, and it's absolutely fine. But you discuss that before you do it, and B, have someone in mind. Because it's also not okay if you're like, oh, I want to sleep with a person, so I'm gonna open the marriage so I can do it freely.
Yeah.
Like, it's not how it works. If you both have the desire to meet other people, then okay, talk about it, but do it in a way where it's not just seeking some benefit without cheating the rules,
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the people that are in an open relationship should know that. Because it's all about communication and every party needs to agree. But he already broke the agreement, which was not to open it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. At this point, me and him were already engaged. See? Exactly this. They already had an agreement not to have an open relationship. You cannot go on and sleep with someone else and then be like, of course, let's open it.
That's stupid.
That's really stupid.
It is.
Why propose when you're cheating? I don't get
right.
that.
I mean, it was like a
It sounds
year
like
before.
No, he was like, they were already engaged, but I mean, at the point...
At the point where they texted each other.
At the point where he confessed to the family about their affair, he was already engaged to OP, meaning that this affair was going way beyond.
Yeah, that is stupid.
Wow. Alex mentioned to them that it seemed too far deep to try bringing it up. Angie, my mom, even though at this point I hate to even call her that, said that they would cover for Alex and Peach until he felt strong enough to bring up an open relationship for me.
What the hell? What's wrong with those
What's
parents?
wrong? What?
What's wrong with all of them, actually?
Oh my god. Especially like, are you kidding? No.
I mean, do they actually love the guy so much that they help him more than
I
her
would
daughter?
somewhat in a twisted mindset get it. If Alex would have been their son and she would have been the person coming into this family, and if they would be like we want to give our son a chance, still dumb, but at least it would be their son. But doing this to your daughter,
Exactly, that's what
the
I'm
hell?
saying.
And even asking him first if she but I love both of them. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's really not how it works.
As I was reading, all I could think was, how in the actual F could my family betray me like that? Yeah.
It literally is betrayal.
Yes, it is. It's more than betrayal. It's like backstabbing, twisting,
Yeah.
turning it, and like putting it up and down. Like,
Yeah, it's more than that.
your
even.
family
That's
sucks.
crazy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How could Peach betray me like that? We've been friends since kindergarten. We even grew up with Alex. How could she process in her mind to F my fiancé and say that she loves him too? All of this in this disgusting group chat.
That's really...
It's so wrong.
Yeah, it's so wrong, but like I'm so sorry for her because her own family doesn't even have her back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something else. I mean, it's still painful when it's your best friend and your fiance.
And
I mean,
the
it's
family.
it is still painful, but also your family. I mean, you don't have anyone then.
No, you have no one. Literally, no one. Poor OP. What
Yeah,
the hell?
that's really she's really poor.
Goodness.
Oh God, I wouldn't know
especially-
what I would do.
This family dynamic must have been somehow already there, because what in what right mind, how bold do you need to be to even in the first place do this group chat and confess to them? They must have known that the family would react somehow like that, because why
Yeah.
would you do this kind of weird thing?
Yeah.
A group chat. What?
Otherwise, they wouldn't. Yeah, that's right. Otherwise, they
had
wouldn't
to
do
have
that.
some signs that they
Yeah.
had to somehow feel secure enough to do that. Oh my goodness.
There's more.
Yeah, there's more. For Alex to have the nerve to say he loves me as well, for him to know firsthand what it's like to be betrayed like this, I honestly want to vomit. However, I was just taking screenshots after screenshots. Good on you. The more I read down, I found out that Peach took my spot on our previous family trip.
What? Even that?
What is wrong with this family? At this point, they're a happy family without you. What the heck?
What? That literally in my
disgusting.
mind that makes no sense. I can't.
Why?
It does not make any sense.
And the fact my mother was okay with all of this, I think, is what hurts me the most. The fact she's known for a whole year that my fiance was cheating on me. That's taking the longest to sit in, I feel.
Yeah, I would also say that's the most like painful thing. That's
Yeah,
your
that's just
mom.
horrendous. That's
I mean, your
that's
mom.
terrible.
I mean, if you don't have a good relationship with your mom, like,
yeah, but
okay,
still.
yeah, right, but still, I don't know, I just can't figure it out. I have to.
No, it's really, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. There is more in the group chat, but these were the major points. I've known for a whole week. It's been eating at me inside, and I want to explode and cuss them all out. I want to ruin their lives the way they ruined me. It all hurts so effing much, and I just really want to advise on how to confront them. How do I even begin? What do I even say? The anger I feel is so intense that I feel like I just let it all out. I would just look insane. Please Reddit, anything will help. I'm planning on confronting them tomorrow at our rehearsal dinner. So, top comment to this crazy story was, How nuclear do you want to be? Make an exit plan, get your ducks in a row and disappear. I think you should post pictures of the screenshots, tag all your family, block and ghost everyone. That's actually the best plan ever.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like...
Yeah, I mean, out them publicly.
I mean, what else?
The public will take care of it. You
Yeah.
don't need to do anything.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to do? You can't, like...
No, yeah, you need to leave ASAP.
Yeah.
And...
I mean, it's hurtful, but you have to.
And it's a good thing that she was smart enough to take the pictures, like the screenshots. And yeah, I would post them totally.
Yeah.
And be like... I get TikTok famous by it, like gain something from it.
Right.
Because in the end, like
then
those
you can be like somehow happy that it happened if you get.
No, well, yeah, you can at least
TikTok
gain
famous.
something from it and make sure you can just get an apartment and get the hell out of there. Because who needs enemies with people like family like that?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Family should be there for you.
Not helping your fiancé and best
That's
friend
crazy.
to have an affair. Crazy.
That is really, really crazy.
So OP answered, I want to go scorched earth ADP. I don't know what that's again is.
I don't know.
Yet I also want answers. I have it in me to not wait until the dinner tomorrow and expose them. However, I want at least answer or closure. You will not get it. Whatever you think you will get, you will not get it. Believe me. I've tried so many times. But with people like that, there's no trying to find an answer. They will find reasonings that are actually bad reasonings, but they feel justified in what they do. So, and someone has actually replied to that and wrote, I got a question for you. Do you truly think any one of them is going to give you a satisfactory answer for why they have done this to you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would have a reasonable answer.
No. Because they did what they did.
To why they've done it. Like, no one would have a reasonable answer because...
And by the way, you read their reasoning. You read it. It was all in the screenshot.
Yeah, okay, that's...
They wrote their reason of why they're covering it because they wanted you to open the relationship without even thinking of the fact that this would have never been a mutual decision anyway. And he never told you because he exactly knew that's not what he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. And OP replied to that, thank you for this. I keep strangling this around in my head. I want to at least hear them shame in their voices when they tell me. They will not have shame, believe me. To at least see any remorse on their face for doing this to me. My relationship with my mom isn't the best, but even still, we've been trying to work through this. With my best friend, she's always had struggling relationships. Now that I'm also thinking about it, I should have been concerned with how she talks about how much she wanted her boyfriend to be like Alex. That's disgusting. With my fiancé, I honestly don't know what's going on through his head. From him, the most I just want to hear is the stupid logic he has in his head and what made him do it. What pushed him over the edge, I guess. I know the feeling of wanting to have an answer, but in the end, it will not be worth it.
That's true.
Seriously, just out them, get away, and you know what? The thing
Start
is,
a new life, go somewhere
if
else.
you really want an answer, post it on social media. Get away first. Post it on social media and get their reaction public.
Yeah, I think that's...
Like they will message you, and by the way, they're gonna bombard you. You can afterwards block them and delete them, but you'll have your answer and have a new screenshot to post. Maybe I'm just really petty, but seriously, with people like that, do it. Destroy them.
Yeah, I mean...
That's what you want anyway, so...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy story, like,
That
seriously.
was a crazy talk.
It was a lot. Like, we only get through 3 stories, but there was a lot of personal stories. I love it.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So, since we're already, like, over an hour or something, I think we're gonna end it here of these 3 stories. But, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like. Comment down below. Like, what's the worst relationships you ever had? Be it with friends or with a guy. Like, what was the worst friendship or relationship
or even
story?
with family, if you had anything.
Tell us if you had a family like this one. Like, I hope not. But
that is really crazy. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm probably never gonna forget that.
No, me neither.
It's gonna be stuck in my mind.
You cannot trust anyone after that.
Yeah, right. Not even your own mom.
No, especially not your own mom.
Yeah.
Goodness. But yeah,
God.
tell us, like and subscribe. Follow for more if you want more.
Yes.
And comment down below if you want Sarah back.
Yay!
If you enjoyed her as much as I did, and that was the chisme for today.
That was it.
I love it when we practice things and people forget it. I mean,
I
get
have no
it.
idea what I was supposed to say.
And if your Tia has a better story, let us know.
Okay, then you said that. That's fine.
I said it. That's perfectly. It's amazing. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
Bye.
Bye.